Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 1 on the Nintendo Switch. Last time we did dive into the Dragon Lord's castle, and we are returning there once again. This time to finish him once and for all, I believe. So, this should be a true battle against a true Dragon Lord. The finalist of battles. We will save this land of Tantagel. Yes, indeed. We will indeed. So, basically, we're gonna be returning, well, leveling up even. That's nice. We will be returning to the basements from where we found the Loto's sword, Edric's sword, whatever you want to call it. And we will, of course, not be going upwards, but we will be returning downwards. Once we can see in this darkness. I cannot see. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, good. I have keys. Definitely always have keys on hand. Keys are very nice. Keys are useful. You can always have 6 because you can buy them at Tantagel Castle, Rumaldar, or Cantlin. At Tantagel Castle and in Cantlin, they are behind some locked doors, so you need at least 1 from Rumaldar to open those doors, but as long as you always have 1 in hand, you can always return to those 2 towns and buy some magical keys. Magical keys. I think I forgot to say, I am EclecticAndrew the Gamer. Continuing our quest, finishing our quest maybe even today, that'd be very nice. Very nice indeed. Our dragon quest. Not that's dragon on or anything, just we're fighting dragons. Here there be dragons, and we fight them. What is it Stoic says about fighting dragons all the time? I don't know. There's supposed to be a new How to Train Your Dragon movie. Well, not entirely new. It's live action remake of the original first one. Of course, it's interesting that even the movies did not follow the plot of the books, as far as I know. Because I think Meatlug is his name. He's supposed to be the son of one of the final bad guys. And his mother's supposed to be a witch. Something about the bad guy was using dragons like Drago, Evo Drago, to control the world. The world of the Viking world they lived in. It is an interesting idea what they're thinking of with the live-action movie to where they'll be including races of all people, which, of course, that's very nice in this day and age to include people of all races. Their explanation of it is that the Vikings sailed all over the world. Not all over the world, but mostly around the world. So they were able to collect people, you know, through their warfare, and not just the raping and pillaging all the time they did, just in the plundering, but they would also collect people and, I guess, bring them home, I guess, is what they're saying. And so those people are descendants of those people, and there will therefore be a multiracial cast of people in the live-action movie. Which, I guess, is okay. You know, it's not the best reason. Of course, I can also understand if some people were like, hey, I want to join you. Take me with you. Not sure a lot of people would feel that way about joining the Vikings when they're raping and pillaging. Maybe just the chance to explore the entire world is also awesome. People did that a lot. All the time, I think. Well, I mean, it's the whole premise of One Piece. Almost entirely the premise of One Piece. Oh, I believe I'm here. So, I believe this is where I left off last time in this dungeon, to go upwards to get the sword buried in the castle. So, we will instead be taking this path to the right, once I get out of this battle with the aberrant. As long as I don't die. Wake up, person. Wake up, hero. Oh boy. So close to death. I think I'm going to drop a heal spell. That is a little rough if you're getting into the situation like that, to where you're debuffed for a bunch of turns, CC'd even, and you can't act and you take a lot of damage, to where you need to use your magic to heal a little bit. Just a little bit, not fully. Because you have your magic armor that will take care of that for you. If I remember, this room is just a little plus-shaped. Little bit of a circle square. But what I mean by you don't want to use all your magic to heal yourself fully, you have your magic armor to heal you as you're walking around, you're not running into monsters every 3 steps, you know, like some later games. Oh, come on. Yay, victory! But you especially want to save your MP, because there's no way to heal MP in this game except by going back to Tantagel Castle. Or staying in an inn or something in one of the other towns around Tantagel. Oh, we're here. Yay! Wow, this seems to be an underground lake under the castle, under the mountain the castle sits upon. It's very nice. You know, I'm just gonna dodge this guy this time. If I can. No need to fight him 100% of the time. Especially since he's using Sizzle. And you may have noticed I did learn Sizzle myself. For real, for Sigil. So that is the last spell I needed to learn for this game. It is an AoE spell that deal... Well, I believe it's an AoE... It can't be an AoE spell because there's no AoEs in this game. So what does it do in this version of the game? However, we're finding a nice little treasure room here at the bottom of the castle. Here in the Dragon Lord's underground lake, under his mountain, under his castle. So, let's raid his treasure chamber really quick before we fight him. I'm sure he will enjoy that. It'll give him all the more reason to fight us. Plus, who knows? He's a Dragon Lord. He could just say, "Oh, I don't want to fight you. I don't have time for this today." Hey, a magic key to replace the one we opened the door with. Not that we really need that, you know. Fine, I'll fight you. You know, I was about to say I'll show off what the new magic spells do, but I'm like, no, let's save it for the final fight. Because I just said that, didn't I? Where you want to save your magic as much as possible. No, don't dodge, dude. Oh boy, I need to heal. Okay, if I don't take him out this time, I'm gonna wipe out. Okay. I thought I was gonna kill him there the other time, though, too. But I definitely need to heal. Need to not fully heal, but mostly heal. Hey, Chimera Wing, if we ever need to get out of this dungeon and with an outside spell and not have enough to use Zoom. Is it called outside in this game? Evac, right. Evac and Zoom. That's the new versions of the game, of the spells' names. Not outside, not return. As you can see, we're dealing with these monsters pretty easily. Oh, you know, in that chamber, in the treasure chamber, I did get the waistband in that first treasure chest. That is a cursed item. It will afflict you with curse, and you won't be able to not act a couple times in battle, which is not good. It's an accessory you can equip. Not that you really want to equip an accessory that will curse you, but you don't know that if you've never seen the game before. If you do equip it and you want to be uncursed, you need to get out of the castle, go back to Tantagel, See that old man in town that takes away curses? And he will uncurse you. For free, I think. I can tell when I'm running away. Oh, no, I can't. I was about to say I can tell when I'm able to run away and able to escape from battle, because it says it makes a break for it, instead of I'm able to make a run for it. But never mind any monster mechanics or anything else. Let us now talk to the Dragon Lord, ruler of the darkness. Bane of light of Tenshil. So, thou art come before me at last, Andrew. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Masters, King of Kings. Long have I awaited this moment. Come, take thy rightful place at my side. Do so, and I will grant unto thee dominion over half this world. Yeah, it's funny because in the Dragon Quest Builders, there really is a hero who takes half the world, the deal from the Dragon Lord. And half the world turns out to be this 10 by 10 square with a sign that says half the world. And the hero is just living in a little hut in there and says, okay, I did the right thing, didn't I? What sayest thou? Wilt thou rule beside me? Nay. Thou wishes not for half the world. Wilt thou now reconsider? 'Tis not for a few would refuse. I refuse, good sir. Thou wilt brook no such covenant. Thou art resolved to face me no matter the cost? Yes, indeed. We will destroy you. So be it. Come, fool. The Dragon Lord approaches. I will save my magic for healing because I don't have any medical herbs. I've used so much of it already for healing in this room already. I may need to heal in 1 second. Yeah, I need to heal. But this is the Dragon Lord. A slight mage of a man. Of a monster man. Has a little dragon-shaped staff. A cool little brooch around his neck. Doesn't seem to be able to do much against us. It just seems like a normal, ordinary, vanilla monster fight. It is one-on-one. A battle to the death, to see who can execute who first. And we defeat him. We have victory. Yes. Don't we? However, the Dragon Lord flickers and fades. And returns, only to reveal his terrifying true Dragon Lord form. The true Dragon Lord approaches, indeed. Okay, I will use one spell. Sizzle. Burn the enemy with a blazing wall of fire. Let's see how much damage this does. If it does any damage at all. Nothing at all, of course. He is the Dragon Lord. His scales protect him from all matter of fire. Ooh, he does a lot of damage. Although it looks like his breath attack sometimes will whiff. Not deal enough damage. Ooh, I did not like that. He hit me for a lot of damage, and I only healed so much. Like I'd never even healed at all. Although I seem to be lucky that I seem to be faster than him. Although I've not done much damage to him, and he's done so much damage to me, I'm down to 9 MP. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't think I'm winning this. Maybe for real, I'm not winning this. Because he's taking less than 30 points of damage each time I attack him, and he's dealing a lot of damage to me. I'm dead. Maybe I should have taken that deal for half the world. However, there is another way to see this game's ending. Let us now go to the Dragon Lord's throne with Princess Gwaelin in hand. Yes, sirree, we can bring Princess Gwaelin to face her worst nightmare, the Dragon Lord. There I come at last, and bearing tribute unto my glory in the form of a fair princess, no less. I am honored indeed. She's very va-va-voom. I am the Dragon Lord, Master of Master, King of Kings. Long have I waited. Take my place beside me and rule the world. I will not rule the world with you. No, and I will not give you Princess Gwaelin either. She is with me. You foul fellow, you. So we will fight him again. In base form. And you can see I kind of accidentally leveled up to level 21. I did go to 20, but on my way back here and I was walking back and forth healing up before this battle, I leveled up again. So that's just me leveling up before coming to the castle with Gwaelin in hand. And then walking down here, walking back and forth to heal up a little bit before starting this episode, and I leveled up again. Which you may have noticed in the beginning of this LP, I may have showed off every now and then by loading in my game file. That my first Nintendo Switch playthrough of Dragon Warrior 1 is me at level 21, and I'm pretty sure that is me having beaten the game at that level. I remember the first time I played this game back in the NES. Well, not the very first time I played this game, but the very first time I beat it. I was definitely a max level. And now you flicker and flayed. Yes, good sir, you go away. No. The true Dragon Lord returns once again. Ooh, Wings of Black, that's awesome. I'm gonna heal really quick. Let us begin the true battle. The final battle of all the battles of this world, this land. To destroy the darkness, return light and goodness to the world. Yep, saw that coming. Come on. I can do this. We can do this. Gwaelin, you give me strength. Strength and power and love. Earth, wind, fire, heart. We will destroy this Dragon Lord once and for all and his dark designs to rule the world. With me by his side, you on his hand, no siree, that will never happen. Yee. I'm just gonna drop another mid-heal on me. Because he's going to attack me first. Nope, not that time. Stop spitting and breathing. At least he's not belching. Sorry, I couldn't work up a burp there. See, as he belches right there. You can kind of tell all his different forms of spitting, breathing, belching, flames deals different levels of damage. That is kind of the, you know, how the fire breath ability works in Dragon Warrior. You can especially tell with the monster games, especially the new ones. Well, even the old ones, it was called white fire and white cold. We won! Woo! Oh, look at that! Look at those columns. It's very scary and it's cool. But we won. I wrest the spear of light from the Dragon Lord's death grip. As I hold the spear aloft, a blinding light radiates from deep within its core. I'm holding it aloft! I'm holding it aloft! Even in this underground lake that lights up the darkness, destroying it all. The great evil has been banished, and the world knows peace once more. Hip hip hooray! Oh, look at this, oh, that's so cool! The swamp blossomed into flowers, wrecking a whole ecosystem of swampy goodness. And crocodiles and alligators and snakes and fish and turtles and frogs. Those poor animals now have to learn how to survive in flower fields. I bet this cave doesn't light up. Do I have the Spear of Light? No, no Spear of Light. You know, I could be a jerk, but I want to show off what the waistband is doing in a later episode. And not say I'm going to have a bunch of later episodes or anything. I'm not going to continue this series from here on out. Like, I could go into Dragon Quest 2, then 3. No, let's just stop here for now. But I will do a bonus episode showing off the waistband and what being cursed does for you in this game. Which, I will say, is, not impressive. But hip hip hooray! I have saved the land! Woohoo! Hello! Is it true? Didst thou defeat the Dragon Lord? But of course it is true. Doth the sun not burn brighter? Do the birds not sing more sweetly? Until it was you, I did not hear them wing in the air. There were birds all around, but I never heard them winging. Yeah. Yes. Clear at last, clear at last. It is clear at last. Good man. Gwaelin, apple of mine eye, flesh of my flesh, fruit of my loom, thou art returned unto us. Quickly, fools, tend to the princess. Yes, Majesty. Okay. I guess I did bring her to dire straits to show off for her, I guess. Andrew, thou hast achieved such feats as to rightly belong in legend. This is not Legend of Mana, this is the Dragon Quest. And as all the prophecies foretold, lo, the words of the ancients do ring clear and true down through the ages. It echoes through the ages. The promised hero in whose veins flow the blood of mighty Erdrick is none other than thee! Hurrah! Hooray! If there is no better man to rule this land, I know him not. What sayest thou? Wilt thou take the throne in my stead? Wilt thou watch over this fair realm till thy dying day? No, you're doing a pretty good job, I think. It's not to be. My thanks, Majesty, but if were I to ever rule, it must needs be over a realm of my own founding. So be it. 'Tis not for me to persuade thee. Go forth, Andrew, with my blessings, seek out thy land, and may the Almighty watch over thee. Oh, he's a pretty cool boss, isn't he? Wait, I prithee. Gwaelin. Take me with you, my dearest heart. Pray, forsake me not. Wilt thou take me for thy companion? Yeah, I did kind of take you to the Dragon Lord to show off for you. Why not? Well, don't joy. Thus away, my love. That would seem a new journey that waiteth thee, Andrew. May it be a happy one. Hooray! Yay! Oh, look at them playing the trumpets. That has been the Dragon Quest of Dragon Warrior 1 and Dragon Quest 1 even. On the Nintendo Switch by me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. The great Akira Toriyama. We miss him so now. Koichi Sukiyama. But yes, the Dragon Quest is now over, and we will succeed on another day to play another LP of Dragon Quest, I'm sure. But until the next time, take care of yourselves and have a good day, everyone. Please look forward to my bonus video for this game. It's going to be a short one, but a funny one, I think. Hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Hope you've enjoyed this final battle. Hope you're having a good day. Morgan Morris Rushton. Well, these credits might run on for a little while because this is a Nintendo Switch game. I'm not sure if Hey, Ribs Carrillo worked on this game. He worked on a lot of Square stuff from the 20s on, not the 20s, the aughts. You know, with all the translating and the ink localization. You know, on the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS. I think the Nintendo DS. I saw him a lot in the end of the credits of Final Fantasy games. You know, those fun Game Boy Advance versions where they're doing all these bonus dungeons and you have the bestiary you have to complete. There's no bestiary for this game, which is strange. I'm not sure they added the bestiary to Dragon Warrior until maybe number 5 or 6 on the DS, even. I don't know about the Super Nintendo or the PlayStation. Well, PlayStation on Dragon Warrior 7, there was definitely a bestiary. But everyone, have a good time. Until next time, take care of yourselves until next time, and have a good day. Bye bye, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.